wish I could see the world like everybody else.
Yo, welcome back to Positively Honest Podcast, where we keep it absolutely positively honest. Okay? And this day today, January 16th, 2023, is, you guessed it right, Martin Luther King Jr.'s day. Okay? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s day is today. Okay? And we're going to do a little bit of reading, a little bit of celebration. To keep the dream alive, okay? To just keep the dream a little bit alive, because I'm not sure if we will ever get to, what I'm saying? A lot of people just remember that I have a dream speech, okay? And that's what I remember first, what I'm saying, until I did a lot of reading, a lot of, getting to know, what I'm saying, like the history of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., okay? And what I think is that, it's like, I don't know if we're going to ever reach, his dream, okay? But at least we are in the right direction. At least we are facing the right direction, okay? But I don't know if it's going to be my lifetime. I don't know when. It could be 100 years from now. It could be never, okay? But in my eyes, man, it's a good thing that we just keep moving forward, because I don't know if we will ever get there, but hey, it's better to keep moving forward than to just give up at all, okay? So here we go. We're going to do a little bit of reading. I hope you guys stick with me, So here we go. And we're going to start with here. So it says, Martin Luther King Jr. was a social activist and a Baptist minister who played a key role in American civil rights movement from the mid 1950s until his assassination in 1968. Okay, so as you guys might know, he was assassinated. I don't know why. I don't want to get into the conspiracy behind it, but that's the fact. He was assassinated. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? It could be that he was silenced. It could be multiple other reasons. But let's just keep going, man. You decide. You know what I'm saying? Come up with the reason why. And it says King saw equality and human rights for African Americans and the economically disadvantaged and all victims of injustice through peaceful protest. You know what I'm saying? This is what they try to do on George Floyd's murder. Okay, there was a lot of protests, but some of them were not peaceful. But he always encourages a peaceful protest. Okay, that's the way to go. And let's keep going. He was the driving force behind watershed events such as the Montgomery bus boycott and the 1963 March on Washington, which helped bring about such a landmark legislation as the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act. King was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, okay, in 1963, and is remembered each year on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a U.S. federal holiday since 1986. So there is a little bit of history to that, okay? And so here we go. When was Martin Luther King was born? 1929, January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia. The second child of Martin Luther King's Sr., a pastor, and Alberta Williams King, a former school teacher. Okay, that's this little bit of background of when he was born. You know what I'm saying? His parents and stuff like that. And of course, he has a sister and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and continue. And obviously, this is what they talked about, that Montgomery bus boycott. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys might know the history. A lot of you guys might not. You know what I'm saying? And I did learn this in school. Even though it's getting less and less every year, like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of African American history are not really taught in school, okay? They don't teach you that in school. They don't teach you about slavery, like the real reason of, like, the real slavery. They don't really teach you about that. They really cherry pick what they want to teach you, which is kind of wild, but hey, that's how it is at least. And I want to like cover some of his, like, this is obviously his popular speech, I have a dream. Maybe we can play a little bit of this so you guys can be inspired, okay? Of course they're gonna show freaking commercials, you know what I mean? But and that's how it looked like during slavery. But a few things that I really want to cover after we watch that video is the Martin Luther King Jr. quotes. That's what I really want to cover. But first, let's get back to this video and really, you know what I'm saying, watch a little bit, and then we'll get back to that. Okay? So, let me go ahead, put the volume up.
Day in August 1963, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered a speech that would define the civil rights movement and his legacy. This, of course, was his I Have a Dream speech, delivered on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial during the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
The March on Washington served as a massive push for economic and political justice for African Americans. Held during the year celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Emancipation Proclamation, crowds marched on the National Mall to watch a variety of musical performances and speeches. Dr. King, a Baptist preacher and prominent civil rights leader, was scheduled to speak towards the end of the day, his debut on the national stage. Up until that point, King mostly addressed small crowds at black churches, rallies, or fundraisers. This time, he would be seen by nearly 250,000 people on the ground, as well as millions at home watching on television. This was an opportunity to reach a wide audience and persuade the public and the government to take action against racial injustice. The night before, King worked with a close group of advisors to get the speech just right. They worked through the night, settling on a final draft in the pre-dawn hours of August 28. Interestingly, the phrase, "I have a dream," a phrase he used in earlier speeches, was nowhere to be found in this copy. The words wouldn't manifest until almost halfway into Dr. King's speech, when gospel singer Mahalia Jackson, who had performed earlier in the day, called out to him from the sidelines to tell them about the dream. King set his prepared remarks aside and improvised the rest, crafting a soaring speech that would sear into the minds of millions of Americans.
No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream.
The speech was divided into 2 parts. The first listed the injustices that African Americans faced: segregation, police brutality, disenfranchisement, and discrimination, and urged a call to nonviolent action. The second launched into King's dream of peace and racial harmony, a vision of a future in which people will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
I have a dream.
Highlighting King's skills as a preacher, I Have a Dream was part sermon and part poetry, using rhetorical devices like repetition, rhyme, and vivid metaphor to drive his points home. It was peppered with historic, biblical, and literary references that moved the crowd. This message of struggle and hope became the defining moment not only of King's career, but also the civil rights movement. Both the speech and the March on Washington were credited with helping secure the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, a landmark piece of legislation that ended segregation and banned discrimination on the basis of race or sex in the workplace.
Free at last! Free at last! Thank God Almighty, we are free at last!
The speech also resonated with activists around the globe. I have a dream, the phrase that wasn't even meant to be in his final draft, appeared in political actions all around the world. It's considered one of the world's most transformative and influential speeches, alongside others like Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address and Winston Churchill's Blood, Toil, Tears, and Sweat. I Have a Dream is only one of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s many achievements, but it's nonetheless one of the most pivotal.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
That was a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, the history of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Okay? If you really want to watch more, you can actually go to the History Channel, you know what I'm saying, and you will see there. But I just wanted to bring that to you. And now, let's really talk about, you know what I'm saying, some of the quotes that really, really, that are important. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really important. And it is true until this day. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see some of them. So I hope you guys can see it. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and highlight for you guys, and you guys let me know what you think, chat. Like, let me know in the chat. Like, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, some part of America, if you have some injustice, some part of America, you know what I'm saying, it's a threat to justice all across the United States. And it is a fact. You know what I'm saying? And today, we have a lot of states where we pretend as Americans that it's not part of America, okay? Like, we might say we got 50 states in America. I don't know. Maybe we should just be honest and say, you know what I'm saying, like, not claim all those 50 states, or we should be actually a country that cares about, you know what I'm saying, all of the 50 states, because some part of America is a shithole. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Some states, actually, not counties, not cities. I'm talking about a whole state, okay? So some states, like Chicago, not Chicago, my bad, like Illinois, Mississippi, Louisiana. You want me to just keep going? I can, like, that's just a little bit of example. You know what I'm saying? That America neglects. You know what I'm saying? And while they say they care about the justice of the whole world, you know what I'm saying? And they go in for other countries who are actually have a government, and they dismantle that government, and, you know what I'm saying, create chaos. I don't know how is that a justice? That's definitely injustice. But they say, oh, we are a democracy. We want every country to have the democracy America has. But what democracy do America carry today? What democracy, chat? What democracy do we have in America where we can't even have a free speech? Our speech is, like, definitely censored, shadow ban. You know what I'm saying? They kick you to the curb if you really go against their narrative, okay? And I'm gonna keep reading some more. It says, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Look at this. This man was very, very smart. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. That's an amazing quote. You know what I'm saying? Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that, which is fact, okay? That's why we use lights in the dark, so we can, you know what I'm saying, so we can eliminate the darkness. But we just out here, like, you know what I'm saying, pretend that, you know, we just, in America, man, it's just that, you know, I don't know if things will get better, man. Like, that's how bad shit is, okay? And if I'm gonna say this might not be a popular opinion, but the founding fathers are rolling on their graves, and same as Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? He would not like what's going on in America today. That's a fact. He will not like what's going on today, okay? But let's go ahead, continue. And over here says the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in a moment of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Okay? So you can interpret that as for whatever you like, but hey, he stands, it's right there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really this is our amazing quote that if you follow in your life, man, your life will drastically improve. I'm telling you, man, if we really, really follow this quote, we will have, like, we would definitely have a better country and better world. I'm telling you, bro. And over here it says freedom is never voluntary given by the oppressor. Okay? It must be demanded by the oppressed. And that's not what we're doing today. That's not what we're doing today, chat. That's not. You know what I'm saying? Even in America, majority of people are suppressed. Okay? Majority of people are oppressed. And they can't even, you know what I'm saying? And we don't even fight back. We'd be like, oh, yo, you guys need to do that. Be like, okay. Okay. What side should I go? The other way? Okay. Like, people are being divided. That's the worst thing about it. And even, like, it gets so bad to the point where now women and male, like male and female in America are in a war against each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a chaos. Forget about anything else. Now, we are reaching the point of no return. You know what I'm saying? They put against men versus women, which is like, you guys cannot live without each other. You can fight all you want. You're not, the world will end, okay? But we just out here acting like, hey, we'll find a technology that will keep us alive forever. Or like Elon Musk say, we could just move to Mars. We don't have to deal with this. Okay. And let's continue. It says the time is always right to do what is right. Facts. Yeah, because we can't be like, oh, it's too late. It's too late to do the right thing. No, it's not. No, it's not. You can always do the right thing, okay? It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it would have been better if you done it earlier. But guess what? You can still do the right thing and come out the other side, you know what I'm saying, better. That's what it's all about, okay? So the time is always right to do what is right. It's a fact, okay? True peace is not merely the absence of tension. It is the presence of justice, okay? So you're going to have to, man, I'm telling you, man. Some of them, they'll be like, yo, if you're not, like, if you have some tension, they will call you like, oh, you just want to fucking, you're violent. You're doing this. You're doing that. No. We're just fighting back. With, you know what I'm saying? Attention is like, it's not a war. Like, we're not encouraging war against each other, but you're gonna have to, like, of course there's gonna be some tensions, okay? But it is the presence of justice, okay? Because without tension, I don't think anything is gonna be done. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you don't fight back and say, no, that's not the right thing, we're not doing that, then what are you? And we're gonna get to that in a little bit. So, and over here, actually, we're gonna get into it right here. Look, our lives began to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Oh my God, this is applied to 2023, okay? And a lot of us are already dead. To be quite frankly with you, to be honest with you guys, a lot of us are just silent, or we just don't know shit. We just plugged into the matrix, and they're just programming you every day, every minute, every hour, every second, to the point where you become like part of them. And any fucking small thing that goes against the narrative, boom, you're all here like fighting for your mask. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like COVIDism. It's like, that's one of the things, man. Our lives began to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Okay? So a lot of you guys who are just silent, even though you see that's not the right thing, this code proves to you that your life maybe is beginning to end. Because if you're just silent, you have no voice. You don't want to have a voice. You don't want to be a Biden citizen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's your right as American to actually stand up to the government when you see, or stand up to everyone when you see they're doing the wrong thing. But in America, man, they will tell you, hey, mind your own business. That's what they tell you. Mind your own business, even if your own fucking people are getting fucked in. Like, I'm sorry, Chad. I shouldn't curse. Like, if that's gonna be against YouTube's policy going forward. I don't know why they chose that, but hey, we're gonna have to keep it clean. We can't curse. So a lot of people are just, you know what I'm saying, maybe silenced, or they're just voluntarily silent. They don't really, you know what I'm saying, give the F word. Okay? They don't give a freaking, you know what I'm saying, F. I don't know why. If it doesn't, and I always say this, if it doesn't affect them, hey, they just ignore it because they think that they might not. Just because it's not affecting you right now doesn't mean it won't affect you in the future. You know what I'm saying? And even like social media censorship, when some of us say, hey, like there's a lot of censorship going on. Some people would be like, well, it's not me, so why do I care? Or if you're on the other side, who are the people that are censoring people, do you really think you're not gonna end up getting censored too? Like, do you really think that just because your side is censoring the other side doesn't mean you're not gonna get censored later on? I'm telling you, they're gonna come for you at some day, at some point. Okay, so don't roll with it. Don't roll with that narrative agenda, okay? That propaganda. Do not fall for that propaganda, because it's so easy to fall for it. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The mouthpiece of the propaganda is the mainstream media. So I guarantee you, in America, the average household watches 7 hours of television, okay? 7 hours of television, if not more. Average households in America consume that. That's a lot of hours that you sitting right in front of the TV watching this fucking, I said the word again. Well, YouTube. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to, you know what I'm saying, keep it clean. So what y'all trying to do with that? You can't really curse policy shit. Like what y'all doing with that, man? But anyways, it's like we just have to be careful. And we have to educate ourselves. Knowledge is power, guys. Knowledge is fucking power. And a lot of us are just, we act like we're like knowledgeable people. We are like, we know everything. You know what I'm saying? All these social media people act like, oh, they're the expert. You know what I'm saying? They're expert of every fucking topic, everything. Nobody's expert of everything, okay? So, please, chat. I agree with that, man. This is especially true in 2023. Our lives began to end the day we become silent about the matter. Things that matter, okay? And you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. You just can't like You just cannot be silent about the things that are important. You just can't. Unless you're okay with, you know what I'm saying, being dead, alive. Because a lot of us are the walking dead. A lot of us are, quite frankly, the walking dead. We gave up on life. We just living, waiting to be snatched. That's the fact. A lot of us, we just alive with our finger crossed, and we just going through with life. Step by step, we just going through with life until we get snatched. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be that. While I wanna, you know what I'm saying? I don't wanna just be fucking The Walking Dead. I can't stop cursing, okay? I can't stop cursing. So, I don't know. YouTube. Anyways, chat. Over here, here's another one. Free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. I don't know if this statement is true today, but I hope that it becomes true. Okay? Because a lot of us think that, we are free. We live in the free world.
New World Order. Stupid.
If you think we live under democracy, you are delusional.
Stupid.
If you think
Oh yeah, everything's fine.
you are,
Stupid.
again, I really wish,
Sometimes I wish I could see the world like everybody else.
like the way you guys see it, sometimes that's exactly what I wish.
Sometimes I wish I could see the world like everybody else.
But the truth is, I don't.
Nope.
I really don't. And I don't give a fuck. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to stop cursing. It's going to be hard. But okay. We're going to keep trying, chat. We can't give up on that. We're going to keep trying, man, because there's a policy. I don't know if you guys know that. But YouTube is saying that, hey, if you really want to get paid, don't curse on YouTube. And I really want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Because, as you guys know, like, I ain't got no job. Man, this is my only job. And this is the only job I want to do the rest of my life, okay? I love YouTube, okay? So I got to do what I got to do, too. You know what I'm saying? Follow their policy. And if their policy is, like, censoring a lot, I'm going to have to find another platform where I can exercise my free speech, where I can exercise my knowledge, where I can exercise what I really want. But yeah, let's keep going, chat. It's going to be a challenge, but we're going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get through this. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Okay? True, man. That's true. You know what I'm saying? You just got to take that first step. You know what I'm saying? You just got to take that first step and you will be on your way. Okay? And in the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Oh my God. Oh my God. At the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. That is powerful quote. Powerful saying, man. Damn. Let me give that Dr. Marco. Damn, you deserve a clap. Yeah. So, a lot of you guys, a lot of my friends who were silent while I was, you know what I'm saying, while my enemies were beating me down, I'm going to remember you guys. I will never forget you guys. You know what I'm saying? This includes your family members who are just, you know what I'm saying, don't give a fuck if you were, here we go again, don't care if you were, you know what I'm saying, even if you were dying, if you're like, even if you're depressed, they don't give a fuck. Even if you're like, you know what I'm saying, even if you're about to take your life, they don't care. Those people, because some of them are just like, they don't know where they at in life. Okay, so why would they care about you when they don't even know? They have no fucking sense of what's going on. They're plugged in deep into the matrix. They're in a deep sleep, and you expect them to, you know what I'm saying, to wake up and talk to you?
Nope.
Nope. That's
Nope.
That's why, you know what I'm saying, that's why at the end we will remember not the words. At the end we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. And that includes the silence of our citizens. You know what I'm saying? Because some citizens are just like, they're like, minding my own business. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna tell me to do this? Okay, I'm gonna follow the government. And whoever doesn't follow the government, you guys are a piece of shit. This and that. Okay. Okay, time will tell. Time will tell. But let's continue. I believe that the unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right temporarily defeated is stronger than evil. Man, only if you know, you really know. These wisdoms, man, these codes, man, they're powerful. They're really powerful, man. They touching somewhere in my soul. Pause. For real. And let's continue. I have decided to stick with love. Oh, hate is too great of a burden to bear. Oh my God. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., man.
John DeMarco.
God bless the dead, man. God bless the dead, man, and the living, man. It's like, this is so powerful. If we use this today, it would save us. But to be honest with you guys, first of all, there's no unconditional love today. The only unconditional love is a mother and the baby. Okay? There's no any other unconditional love. In America, there's conditional love. You give me something, I'll give you something. The moment you stop giving me that, I'm out.
John DeMarco.
New World Order.
This is a new world, okay? This is a new world. But if we follow this, it will definitely save us. But I know for a fact, there ain't no love no more. There ain't no love no more. Okay? But let's continue, man. Be a bush if you cannot be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be a sun, be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or fail, but the best of whatever you are. To be honest, I didn't really understand that one, but you know what I'm saying? At least, you know what I'm saying? Be a bush if you can't be a tree. Okay. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be a sun, be a star. Yeah. I agree with it, even though I really can't relate, but I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Life most persistent and arching question is. Life's most persistent and arching question is, what are you doing for others? That is fact, man. Life is most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? This is a question we need to ask our leaders or even our citizens. You know what I'm saying? This is a question that we need to ask those people that are meeting for the World Economic. You know what I'm saying? In Davos. We need to ask that. And they will have no question for this. If you ask our leaders, if you ask this or Joe Biden, he will not have any answer. If you ask this for Trump, no answer, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ask this anybody that are running for somewhere, like any politician, they will just shovel. They won't really tell you the truth.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? They won't tell you the truth. They will just go around the fucking point. But that's pretty much it. Like for actually, let's watch some of this. Some of these Martin Luther King Jr.'s photos, okay? Hopefully we can. Maybe we can't. Yeah, we probably cannot. Maybe we can't. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. That is yeah, I have a dream photo. It's one of those whatchamacall. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I won't be able to zoom in. Okay, that's as far as I can zoom in. But let's go ahead and continue, chat. Watch these pictures. Damn, that was when he was arrested. Because this guy was arrested a lot of times, man. You know what I'm saying? That inequality, like, it continues, to be honest with you guys. The inequality continues until today. But I'm here, like, I acknowledge that without him, I don't know if I would be here, to be honest with you guys. So I'm so grateful to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I'm so grateful for MLK, man. MLK Jr. I'm so grateful to you. Like, honestly. And okay, that's pretty cool. I wish I could explain to you what was going on, but you know what I'm saying? I really don't know some of these pictures, what was really happening. We can see the info. Okay. March to Alabama Capitol. Martin Luther King Jr. and his wife, Corella, lead the 5 days march of the Alabama state capitol in Montgomery in 1965. That's what you see right there. He was a brave man. He was a brave human being. Okay? Fighting for the equality for all. You know what I'm saying? For inequality, I meant to say, like, he was fighting against the inequality. And over here, Selma to Montgomery march. Martin Luther King Jr. leads a march from Selma to Montgomery in March 1965 to protest the lack of voting rights for African Americans beside King or John Lewis, who died not too long ago, probably 2020. And Reverend Chessie Douglas, James Foreman, and I can't pronounce Rolf. I can't really see that. Forgive me, guys. And that was when he was locked up. And that's my greatest fear, man. That's my greatest fear. You know what I'm saying? Not only not only will they silence you, they will put you behind bars, chat. If you go against the narrative, if you fight for equality or fight for, you know what I'm saying, they will just put you behind bars. That has been their plan since when? Like 1967 or before that. You know what I'm saying? That's the plan. To first silence you, and then if you don't follow that and you keep talking, they'll put you behind bars. If you don't stop after they put you behind bars, guess what they're gonna do to you? They'll just kill you.
New World Order.
3 steps, okay? 3 massive steps that they want you to follow. Stop preaching about rights. Stop preaching about, or stop telling the truths. Stop helping people. Otherwise, we're going to suppress you. If you continue speaking, we're going to lock you up. Just like this. You know what I'm saying? And if you continue to speak and you don't hear what they tell you, guess what they're going to do to you? Kill you.
New World Order.
Again.
You know, sometimes I wish I could see the world like everybody else.
But I don't.
Nope.
So I'm ready. If they want to put me behind bars, I don't care. They want to kill me, go for it. Be my guest. See you after life. Right when you guys kill me, guess what? My spirit be right above you guys, watching you guys until you die. And when you die, me and you gonna have a talk. Just like Martin Luther King, he will have a talk right when, you know what I'm saying, the person who shot him, whoever assassinated him. Do you really think that person's gonna live in a peaceful life? Maybe they will, but right when they die, he's gonna meet Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I promise you. His spirit is waiting for you to die. That moment when you die, you're gonna meet with him. And you got a lot of explanation to do. And you can't lie. God is right there between you guys, serving the real justice. Because, you know what I'm saying? God is the real judge. Believe it or not. God is the real judge. Allah is the real judge. Okay? Believe it or not. And Allah is the real king. Allah is the only top chi. I'm telling you guys. Okay? Let's continue, man. King leading march in Mississippi, one of the states that are continually be suppressed and oppressed. Suppressed and, you know what I'm saying, left behind. Because in Mississippi, it's nothing like California.
Nope.
Mississippi is not like Texas.
Nope.
Mississippi is not like Florida.
Nope.
Mississippi is not like Atlanta.
Nope.
Okay? Mississippi is not like Minnesota.
Nope.
Mississippi is not like Chicago.
Nope.
Okay? It's like, it's crazy, man. I can keep naming and naming and naming. Okay? So, one day, man. One day things might get better, but I don't know. It might not be our lifetime. Or it might never happen. We got three more. And this says King and Carmichael in Mississippi. Dr. King on the left. And Carmichael on the right walked together during the march against fear in Mississippi in June 1966. Look at that young kid, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at that young kid. Look at the phones back in the days, chat. Now we're just spoiled. We just have fucking smartphones. You know what I'm saying? Such a thing that's called smartphones. Smartphones that keeping our that's keep tracking us, okay? That knows your location anytime, anywhere, where you at, anything that you're saying. I don't know, is that democracy? You choose, chat. You tell me, chat. Again, R.I.P., man. God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P., man. You're a hell of a man, man. You are amazing. You're amazing, man. I wish I had like 1/3 of your courage. I wish we all had 1/3 or a little bit of his courage, his dignity, his morals, his values. I wish we had a little bit of what we had, of what he had. But unfortunately, none of us got that. None of us, most of us don't really got it. And that was his, you know what I'm saying, when he got assassinated. Look, Look, the people, bro, all the way. It's just people everywhere because you cannot silence people. Even if you take out the leader, guess what? There are millions of people that will continue to carry on his message. He will definitely continue to carry. They will continue to carry his message. You know what I'm saying? It might be slowly. You know what I'm saying? We would have. It would be better if he was still alive. But there's millions of people that, you know what I'm saying, witness what they did to that man, that tried to help the oppressed, help. You know what I'm saying? The little ones. But it is sad, man. Funeral procession of Martin Luther King Jr. Thousands of people follow the casket as the body of Martin Luther King Jr. Is brought to the memorial service in Atlanta, Georgia on April 9th, 1968. Man, R.I.P., man. And Coretta Scott King at funeral, Atlanta, Georgia, April 9, 1968. Coretta Scott King listens to ceremony at the funeral of her husband, Martin Luther King Jr. Damn, bro. She was crying, as you guys can see. And Kennedy's paying respect to the King family, and that is right there. Robert Kennedy and his wife pay tribute, respect to Coretta Scott King in Atlanta, Georgia, in April 1968 after the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. That's a power, like that ain't gonna bring back the king, but you know what I'm saying? Respect to them. Really respect, man. Damn, bro. That took me back in history, man. Think about it. Man. But that's it, chat. Like, there you have it. There you have it, man. That's just a little bit of the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Okay? So, how are you guys celebrating Martin Luther King Jr.'s day? How are you guys celebrating today? How? You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a lot of people to, you know what I'm saying, gather around or ability to go to one of the events, but he's in my mind. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely in my mind, and I would say that he, like, for what's going on in America today, even though we made little progress, we still got long way to go, and I don't know if it's gonna be done. I don't know if that dream will ever come through while I'm alive. Okay, I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that. You know, but maybe one day it will. Maybe it won't. I don't know. What you think, chat? Do you really think his dream will ever come through? Huh? Do you really think his dream will ever come true, chat? Do you really think majority of Americans really care about Martin Luther King Jr.? Do you really think majority of Americans really care about him? Or even majority of black Americans care about Martin Luther King Jr.? I'm asking you guys. I want some answers. Come on, chat. I want some answers. Do you really think majority of Americans really care about Martin Luther King Jr. legacy and what he stood for? Or even African Americans. How do you think they're, you know what I'm saying, continue his legacy? I don't know. This is just the questions that I bring to you guys. But RIP to this man. God bless you, man. God bless the dead. I hope you're in a better place. Because in my eyes, man, if they kill you, you straight go to heaven, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. If they kill you, bro, you know what I'm saying? If you were innocent and they kill you, you're going straight to heaven. Okay? So you are in a better place. You are in a better place. But let's talk about um some of the topics that are trending today. We have a deadly plane crash in Nepal. I think almost 70 people died. Let's hear. Let's see.
This morning, 3 people still missing after a plane crash in the mountains of Nepal. This is that country's worst aviation disaster in 30 years. At least 69 people died when the Yeti Airlines flight went down Sunday in a gorge in the central part of the country. The flight data recorder has been recovered. That happened just this morning, but authorities say the chance of finding survivors at this point extremely low. CNN's Vidya Sood joins me now with the very latest. What have investigators learned about the crash?
Well, I think what you mentioned is the most important development from today, John, which is the black boxes being recovered, which has the data recordings in it. Now, that's going to prove vital to the investigations, which is going to be a representation from the government. You have a 5-member team that's going to look into the investigations, and the black box will be extremely important and crucial to their findings. And there are a lot of answers, not only investigators, the Nepal government, but even family members of those 72 people on board are looking for. Like you pointed out, the other big development of the day is that another body was retrieved. Yesterday, on Sunday, the count was 68 bodies, and another body has been retrieved today, which makes it 69. But only 38 of those bodies have been identified as of now. We're being told by officials that these bodies will be sent for post-mortem, after which they will be handed over to family members. As far as the 15 foreign nationals who were on board is concerned, their bodies will be airlifted to capital Kathmandu, where the post-mortems will take place, after which those bodies will also be handed over to family members. We were told by officials, and this in fact was a quote from the Yeti Airlines spokesperson, that the weather was clear on Sunday in Pokhara. That's where the crash took place, and the wreckage was found in a gorge. In fact, the bodies, John, were pulled out using a crane from the gorge. So it seems that the weather was holding up. Now all eyes will be on the investigations. This committee has 45 days to submit their report to the government, and we're hoping we get to know what really happened in the moments that led to the crash in Pokhara through these investigations.
Yeah, chat. There's a lot of people. I mean, man, that is tragedy right there. Can you imagine? Your plane goes down. You know what I'm saying? While you just, on a flight. That is really, really tragedy. I hope now they're like, oh, we're gonna see what really happened. I don't know what that's gonna change. What would that change? I would never understand when they find the black box. You know what I'm saying? That monitors like what really happened in the last moment before the plane crash. What do you guys want to hear? Like the pilots screaming, like people just in chaos? Like that's what you want to hear? There's like not what does that really do, chat? I'm curious. What do really black box do? Like I know they will tell you what really, like they won't really tell you what really happened. Like I don't think that's possible to know what really took place. Like what really happened. How did that go down? Like that's what they want to figure it out. Hey, there could be millions of reasons why that plane went down. You know what I'm saying? And we all have expiration dates. Okay? So if your day comes and you end up to be in a plane, guess what? That plane is going to go down. But, you know what I'm saying? And they said the weather was clear. So it was not weather-related incident, okay? This just happened to, like the plane just happened, as you guys were seeing. Let me repeat a little bit of, to show you when the plane was. Let me see. What's it here? Maybe here. or right here. Can you guys see that? Like, watch again. Watch again, chat. It'll be right here. Yep. Watch again. That plane. Watch that plane, man. Watch that plane. Watch. It just crashes. Like, it was going straight, and all of a sudden, what? It turned sideways. Going straight, all of a sudden, sideways, and then boom, you hear the crash. All of a sudden, that plane was going straight. All of a sudden, sideways, and then all you hear is a boom. See that? Man, that is scary. That is scary, man. But we be having a lot of plane incidents lately. Believe it or not, like a lot of small planes been crashing crazy. And in America, actually, we had one day, I think a couple hours of the FAA actually declared that like they grounded all planes. Let me Google this. Grounded. You know what I'm saying? If I can even search. Two planes collided in JFK, but that's not what I'm looking for. Here's what I'm looking for. A lot of you guys might not, you know what I'm saying, believe what I say, so that's why I gotta, you know what I'm saying, bring the evidence, man. What does that say? FAA grounded flights. Here's what happened and what travels can do. You know what I'm saying? So it was some hours where every flight was grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like, that never happened since 9/11. So there's something going on. You know what I'm saying? No, it was not hacked. Okay? But there was something. They blame it on a glitch. You know, they blame it on corrupted files. That was the exact word. They blamed it on two employees or an employee that used a corrupted file. You know what I'm saying? Or corrupted chip or whatever the fuck. Here we go. We were doing so good. And okay, we were doing so good. But yeah, corrupted files. That's what they say. I don't know. But it was down. So there's something fishy going on. I don't know what it is. I can't really point it out. It's out of my expertise. But let me know, chat. Do you know something that I don't? What's going on, man? But RIP to those 70 people that really died, that lost their lives, chat. That was almost 69. You know what I'm saying? And there's 3 people that are missing. So it was like 72 people. You know what I'm saying? So now they know 69 people dead. Tragedy. You know what I'm saying? Tragedy. Another tragedy, man, that I want to talk about is 7th dead whale washed up on Jersey Shore. You know what I'm saying? Bad news on top of a bad news. A lot of you guys might not be like, consider this a bad news, but it is a bad news. You know what I'm saying? Because if all the whales are dying, aren't we next? Aren't we really next? Because there's something fishing going on in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Something fishy. I swear to God. But let's go ahead and let me put the volume up. That's the well. Imagine you going on imagine you on your way to the beach, trying to have fun, or you trying to, you know what I'm saying, just go on the beach, you know what I'm saying, clear your mind, and you see big ass whale just on the shore, dead. Would you be worried or not? Let me know, man. It's not only one. It is like 7 of them. 7 of them. I just show you a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, the first one. But here is one. You know what I'm saying? Here is one. Look. That's a dead whale. You know what I'm saying? And this is like the 7th one. It's not a coincidence, guys. It's not. Nothing is coincidence, okay? This is tragedy. This is something really going on. I don't know what it is. A lot of people are blaming on. I will read it a little bit later, but this is one. Look at it. Look at it, chat. Look at it, chat. Look at it, chat. So what's your assessment, man? I just want to bring this to your attention, okay? I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to speculate, but you know what I'm saying? You can do that. I'm just going to, you know what I'm saying? I just had to show or bring this to your attention because not a lot of people actually talking about it, but this is, you know what I'm saying, a living creature on this planet, okay? And some of you guys might know there's a lot of history of industries abusing the ocean, okay? I don't care if it's America, I don't care if it's in Africa or rest of the world. A lot of industries, a lot of governments, they don't really give a flying F from the ocean. Like, they don't really care. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of illegal fishing all over the world. Illegal fishing. They just collect the fish like inhumane way. You know what I'm saying? They collect all the fish they can. You know what I'm saying? And then they dump their waste on the ocean. You know what I'm saying? All the what they call missile tests on the ocean. All of the satellites on the ocean. There's multiple things that, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know if humans are to blame, but I don't know. You decide. Okay?
New World Order.
You decide. And I just want to bring that to your attention. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep seeing this is the 7th one. How many are you going to see before you're like, hold on, there's something going on? How many dead whales are you going to see on the beach that will trigger you? How many dead whales do you need to be outrageous? Like, how many dead whales do you want to wash up on the beach to get your attention? How many dead whales? How many dead whales do you need for you to speak out? How many dead whales do you need? Because that has been the story of America. Like, something has to happen. Something like tragic has to happen before the change happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just been the norm. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Apparently not. But that is what the headline is about. 7th dead whale washed up on the Jersey Shore. Bad news on top of bad news. Okay? But let's transition from that story to now. You guys might be triggered. What am I about to say? But first, let's go ahead and listen what she says.
Debate, but not about laws this time. It was about what women are wearing to work. They've adopted a resolution this week, and the old dress code says women should wear dresses, skirts, or slacks with a blazer or a sweater. The new rules now say proper attire for women is jackets worn with those dresses, skirts, or slacks. Change proposed by a woman who is Republican lawmaker Ann Kelly. The men's dress code did not change, nor was it debated.
All this month at Renewable.
Well, what do you guys think? First of all, I'm just gonna say, notice how she said, notice how she said, men dress code didn't change. Remember how she said, oh, it was a female that let me play this back, because they said she was like, oh, it's a female who trying to implement this rule, but there's a reason behind it. They don't want to tell you.
Are wearing to work. Missouri House had a debate, but not about laws this time. It was about.
Let me correct her. It is about law. Okay. Because the dress code. It's a new. I don't know. The dress code. I don't know if it's a law or not. That's a good question. To be honest. But what are you break that dress code? Wouldn't that be a law? Now she made me confused.
What women are wearing to work. They've adopted a resolution this week, and the old dress code says women should wear dresses, skirts, or slacks with a blazer or a sweater. The new rules now say proper attire for women. About laws this time. It was about what women are wearing to work. They've adopted a resolution this week, and the old dress code says women should wear dresses, skirts, or slacks with a blazer or a sweater. The new rules now say proper attire for women is jackets worn with those. Had a debate, but not about laws this time. It was about what women are wearing to work.
Okay.
They've adopted a resolution this week, and the old dress code says women should wear dresses, skirts, or slacks.
Okay. I think they made a mistake before when they said you can wear a dress or a skirt to a fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're making a law. You're a lawmaker, okay? You shouldn't be sexualizing yourself. You shouldn't be showing the titties, okay? Like, this lady, that's a professional. That's like that. Nobody would have anything against this woman, but this woman, I don't know, cause you're showing a little bit of titties. Like, that's sexualizing yourself. Like I said, in America, ladies, man, feminist movement really ruined like ladies in America. Like, majority of the girls in America sexualize themselves. That's the fact, okay? They sexualize themselves. They want to show everything they got. They want to show their titties. They want to like put a makeup on. They want to put some fake eyelashes. They want to fucking put fake hair. Like, they want to show their ass all day long. You know what I'm saying? They're being manipulated by the social media and these fucking shows and movies and the culture and Hollywood and the Matrix and all of this shit. And all of a sudden, ladies are like, we want to go to work naked. Like, they want to have sex everyone they want without any consequences, which is wild, okay? There is a, ladies, here's a unpopular but fact, okay? Your sexual history matters to a man. That's why a lot of these girls are like, I don't need a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really need a man. I'm independent, which means independent of, you know what I'm saying, of a man. So, I don't know. And this says a lot. They actually have to make a new dress code. And this is only one state, okay? It's not even the whole United States. Like you can dress like however you want in America. Majority of the buildings, okay, they don't really care. They don't have a dress codes. But now it get to the point where it is wild. It's getting out of control. They had to make a new dress code for female lawmakers. Okay, things are getting out of control for women. You know what I'm saying? So the sexual revolution really ruined women across the globe. Okay, say it what you want, hate me or not. I don't make the rules. I just report them. Okay.
Or a sweater. The new rules now say proper attire for women is jackets worn with those dresses, skirts.
All they saying is, please wear a proper clothing. Don't sexualize yourself. You are a lawmaker. Okay? You're not a stripper. That's all they saying. Please dress appropriately. Okay? That's all they saying. And all these women are pushing back because they don't want, like, they just want to do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. And then later when they sexualize themselves and then a guy sexualizes them, that's what they say. You shouldn't be doing that. Blah, blah, blah. It's my body. I'm going to dress however the fuck I want to dress. Outrageous, bruh. Outrageous, man. I swear to God. This is America. This is America.
Or slacks. Change proposed by a woman who is Republican law.
Proposed by a woman, not by a male. This is another female who are saying, guys, or girls in this case, women. We can't sexualize ourselves anymore. Okay. Let's dress professional. Let's dress appropriately. Okay. What's wrong with saying that? Like I said, man.
Lawmaker Ann Kelly. The men's dress code did not change, nor was it.
The Matrix is doing its job, Chad. For real. The Matrix is taking over, and it's been taking over. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of pushbacks. A lot of pushbacks on this law. But what y'all think, Chad? What do you really think? Should have been Missouri. You know what I'm saying? It's not a setback. Okay. It's not a setback. It's a right direction. To be honest with you, because we are like ladies are sexualizing themselves. Like there's a lot going on that I don't want to get into. And here is one story that are hilarious. Let me go ahead and put the volume up.
Photos emailed to students in Prince George's County. Tonight, leaders sexually explicit photos emailed to students in Prince George's County. Tonight, leaders at Wise High School say a teacher sent the explicit email to the entire student body this morning.
And the principal says that email was sent inadvertently. Ooh. Thanks for joining us. I'm Leslie Foster.
And I'm Lorenzo Hall. Rafael Sanchez Cruz is live in Upper Marlboro tonight with brand new info.
Hold on. I wanna really say, this lady, news anchor, thank you for dressing proper. That nobody would ever have any issue a woman dressing like this beautifully. Okay? Nobody would ever have an issue with a lady dressing like this. That is the proper dressing. Okay? I don't want to see your titties, ladies. Especially if you're in the news, if you're in a public eye, like, what are you doing? Especially if you have a husband or a boyfriend or a guy in your life, like, have some self-respect, okay? Like, that's your value, okay? It's your value. Why are you showing to everybody? And I just wanted to congratulate that lady, man. That is beautifully done. It's rare. That's why I'm giving her the credit she deserves, because majority of the other news anchors who are female, titties out, and the microphone's right here. It's like, and then they want you to fucking pay attention and watch and see what they're talking about. Nobody, like that. Nobody's gonna be focused. They're gonna be focused on your titties. And when you sexualize yourself, don't expect others to not sexualize you. That is like wild. Okay, but let's continue, man.
Information. Raphael.
Lorenzo, Leslie, that's right. Tonight, parents are very upset, and due to the graphic nature of that email, a lot of them have refused to be on camera. But tonight, they're telling me they want answers as to how this happened. Now, staff members inside Wise High School are telling me tonight that the person that sent that email is a math teacher, and that he was escorted off the premises as soon as those pictures started circulating among students. Now, this email was sent this morning to the entire student body here at Dr. Henry A. Wise Jr. High School in Upper Marlboro. The teacher apparently tried to set a logo for the Young Pharaohs Mentoring Academy, but at the bottom of the image, there are at least 7 sexually explicit thumbnails. Now, we are unable to show them due to their graphic nature. In a letter to parents, the school principal said that administrators attempted to retract that email, but it was too late. Many people already saw the photos and have since shared them with others. Principal Taryn Washington said she regretted the incident, adding, quote, appropriate steps have been taken regarding the employee, but Prince George's County Public Schools has yet to reveal what those steps are. One school employee telling us that this is a sad situation.
You heard about this, what's going on? What ran through your head?
I think it was just a disaster. I think it just got out at the wrong place, the wrong time. And the teacher was like, he's a good teacher to the school. So I'm just sad to say, I'm sorry it got out that way.
Mr. His parents are mad.
Yeah, the parents are mad. So, I'm sorry it got out that way, but it's not, he's a good teacher, so.
Yo.
It was an accident, surely.
School administrators are asking parents to speak with their students and are asking them to not share these photos on social media. We have yet to hear back from Prince George's County Public Schools whether this math teacher will be able to return to school. And just about 30 minutes ago, we learned from Prince George's County Police that this matter is under investigation.
Wild.
New World Order.
This is wild. Like, you send naked photos by accident to the whole school. Oh my God.
New World Order.
We were just talking about females. Do you really think a guy would have done that? Do you really think a teacher, would have just took a picture and sent to all the students in the school, in that high school? It's a high school. And the double standards is just mind-boggling. You know what I'm saying? If he was a guy, he would be going to jail right now as we speak. He would be locked up, losing his job. You know what I'm saying? Shamed. Everything. But since it's a woman, we're just gonna let it slide. It was by accident. It was like a sad story. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna investigate, but it's not gonna happen again. It's not gonna happen again. She won't show her titties again, okay? It's wild, chat. But I ain't gonna lie though. I wanna see them. I want to see, like, why she shouldn't send it. Like, she should have sent that shit to me, not to the students. Like, what the fuck? I honestly want to see, though. Who got the email, chat? Who got the email, chat? I've been looking for that email all day long. I couldn't find it. Anybody got it? I'm just playing, chat. I'm just playing. Please don't send that shit to me, man. I found it. I looked at it. Graphic. Oh, my God. It's like graphic. Holy.
New World Order.
But the media and, you know what I'm saying, and these feminists, you know what they tell you?
Oh yeah, everything's fine. Oh yeah, everything's fine.
Fuck out of here. Everything ain't fine. Oh, my bad, YouTube. But everything ain't fine, though. It's just like, you guys need to do better. The sexual revolution in America overdid it. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. That feminist shit overdid it. You know what I'm saying? I got another story. I don't know if I want to show this. I really don't know if I want to show this. Damn. I don't want to show this. I really don't want to show this. Maybe some other time. Right here. Oh my God. Please, YouTube. First biological male wins Miss Greater Dairy, a beauty peach held by Miss America organization. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. What does that say? I'm not gonna talk about it, cause they're gonna suppress me, man. And this is, look, transgender Miss Universe owner, women's speech, racist eyebrows. Do you guys want to hear that? Oh my God, this is what I'm talking about. This is what boils my blood. This is what gets me fired up. Like, this is what triggers me, okay? If you want to ever trigger me, you know.
New World Order. New World Order.
We're gone as a society, okay? And I'm not gonna get into it because I know for a fact they will fucking suppress me if I go into this. Oh my mama, they're gonna suppress me. Oh my mama, they're gonna suppress me, bro. I don't want to really get into this because this is a biological male, okay? I'm just gonna say it like it's a fact. This was a biological male. This is confusion. Since when a biological male grows some titties and competed as a woman? She said that as a woman. You want to hear it again?
Welcome to the Miss Universe organization. From now on, it's gonna be ran by women.
Women.
Owned by transwomen. For all women.
Women. Women.
Owned by transwomen. For all. From now on, it's gonna be ran by women.
Women.
Owned by transwomen.
So all women in America own, like, the trans women owns women. That's what you just said. You want to hear it again?
From now on, it's gonna be Juan's woman.
Women.
Owned by Juan's women.
Women.
Owned by Juan's humanity.
What humanity is she talking about? Or is he talking about? Excuse me, pardon me. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, see, they got my motherfucking brain confused. That's what they want. They want to confuse you, chat. Like if you were a child right now and you don't really know what's going on, you'll be like, "What's going on?" Like you wouldn't even know what's up. I know grown ass men who don't even know what's going on, who get tricked every day. For a fact, but I'm just gonna leave it alone before I get canceled, or before, you know what I'm saying? They fucking. Let me just exit it out. Exit it out. And I'm just gonna let it go, man. And this was, what does this say? The new boss of the Miss Universe contest proclaims it will now be run by women and will celebrate feminism. Forgetting perhaps that he is in fact a man. That's what the Twitter says. Not me. That's what I'm just reading what this Twitter Peter Whittle said. The new boss of the Miss Universe contest proclaims it will now run by women and will celebrate feminism. I'm just gonna let it go. I got a lot to say, man. Do you guys want to read what this, by the way? If you guys want to know a little bit more of that, this, like what people are saying, of course, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people are, I don't even know if I can really read this in here. But some of them, if I grab some of these, let me see. Okay, I forgot Twitter still allows porn. So let me exit it. I don't want you to guys see some of the craziest shit ever. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of that before I take off. But I'm afraid we came to the end of the pod. Okay? I really hope you liked what I was talking about. I hope you liked the video, by the way. If you can, please do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. Okay? That will really, really help me out. That will push my videos further to the YouTube algo. Okay? So help the brother out and hit the like button or subscribe, man. It costs $0 to you, okay? And no, this show was not brought to you by Pfizer, okay? Or I don't get paid by a millionaires, okay? Or nobody funds my show, okay? Like this there's a reason why my show is called Positively Honest. Like, we don't sugarcoat out here. We absolutely positively keep it honest out here, okay? And if you don't like that, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get used to the truth and facts. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be fine. But I just hope that you guys really, really, you know what I'm saying, stay awake, man. Like, don't be in a deep sleep. The Matrix is in a full effect. The Matrix is attacking more than ever before. Okay? The truth matters more than ever before. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about a little bit earlier. Martin Luther King Jr. quotes were amazing. Okay? So, if I can even show you a little bit one more time some of those codes, please stay true to these codes, man. One of the ones that really stood out to me: injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Freedom is never voluntary, given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. Okay? The time is always right to do what is right. True peace is not merely the absence of tension. It is the presence of of justice. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. And that was one of the things that matter. Is that, like, you decide what really matters to you. You decide. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. I don't know if that will ever become true, but hey, at least maybe when we die, we will be free. I don't know, but that's pretty much concludes my pod chat. I hope you guys hit the like button. I'll be back, of course. You know what I'm saying, with more important topics. But I hope you guys celebrate. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys celebrate. At least read some of Martin Luther King Jr.'s quotes. At least read some of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, learn about history. See what you can do. You know what I'm saying? And always seek the truth. Okay? That might save you first and might save others. But that's pretty much it. Okay? I really appreciate you guys.
We in the matrix, my nigga. We in the matrix. We in the matrix, my nigga.
I really appreciate you guys because we're not lying.
Sometimes I wish I could see the world like everybody else.
But I am not.
Nope.
Okay? So we're going to have to adapt to that.
New World Order.
We're going to have to adapt to it. You know what I'm saying? And come out better. But until next time, my friends, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself, man. Make sure your mental health is great. Because if your mental health is not great, I don't know how you're going to, you know what I'm saying, achieve greatness. Make sure your mental health is well taken care of. But until next time, my friends, I wish you, you know what I'm saying, this Martin Luther King Day, Jr., you know what I'm saying, I really wish you read some of his and learn some of his examples. But that's pretty much it. Adios!